you hear
Yes,
me, teacher?
of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Joanna, how are you
Yes.
tonight?
Fine, thank you, teacher. And you?
I am okay. Anna, how about you?
Rosalba, hello, tutor.
Okay, Rosalba. And
Hello,
Anna?
tutor.
Okay, Anna is not connected.
No, teacher.
Anna?
No, Rosalba.
No.
No. Okay, Rosalba. And
Yes.
there's another student here. Okay. Anna, give me a minute. Give me a minute, please. Um, this group. Ana Lucia is absent. Jamie is present. Rosalba is present.
Yes.
And Lady, right? Lady
Yes,
Joanna.
teacher.
Good.
Yes, teacher. But Jamie is not here, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. This one. Joanna, please tell me, did you watch the video?
Teacher. Um. Teacher. So, really, I can't do the watch the video for that for
Uh,
today. Sorry.
what about you, Rosalba?
I'm fine. Thank you, teacher. And you?
Did you? Yeah, I'm okay. Rosalba, did you watch the video? Did you have the chance to watch it?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay,
The
good.
video is the talks about the strategies for speaking English.
Okay,
Mm,
give me a minute. Listen, in this encounter, we are going to talk about the IELTS. The IELTS. Do you know what IELTS is?
no.
Okay, okay. IELTS is the International English Language Testing System. Is the most important exam all over the world for immigration and superior education. It belongs to Cambridge University and the British Council. So what does it mean? If you want, for example, to study in Canada, in Australia, or the United States, if you want to study or to live over there in those countries, so you need to take the IELTS. It's a requisite. Okay? It's the most important exam all over the world if you decide to live and study in a foreign country. Okay?
Okay, yes, teacher.
Okay, Rosalba.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Please summarize about the video.
The video is told about the strategies for speaking English. This is the three part. The part one is the question about the family, about the myself. The part two is the different topic, and the three part is the longer discussion about the last topic. In this video mentions different tips and some techniques um, to prepare for the sections.
Uh-huh.
And this video tell important knowing how to speak and to make understand and taking into account different categories and fluency, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. And it's necessary that we not nervous, that that be calm
Mm-hmm.
and tall, comfortable, and don't understand is necessary as to the repeat questions.
Okay, Rosalba, thank you so much. Rosalba, did you have the chance to answer the quiz?
The five quiz? No.
Remember, you must do it before coming to this encounter, because before coming up to this encounter. Okay,
Okay.
Joanna, did you take the quiz?
No, teacher.
Mm,
This day was horrible for me. I'm busy for the practice on the Adunat, and I don't have many time for doing the quiz.
mm, okay,
But I
mm,
promise in the next class I have. Okay, teacher. Sorry.
okay. You should do it. You must be convinced of yourself that you have to do it. Okay, we are going to continue practicing the three parts of the IELTS, part one, part two, and part three. But before that, I would like to make a proposal to you. It happens that next Tuesday, October 29th, hello,
Hello.
uh,
Yes,
there
teacher.
is a there's a debate with another group. So, for this reason, mm, your schedule will be changed or modified just 30 minutes. Listen, for our next encounter, next Tuesday, 29th, the encounter will start at 8:30 to 9:30. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Yes.
Because there's a debate from 7 to 8:30 with another group, and so I want you to cooperate with them. Okay, from
Okay.
8:30 to 9:30, right?
Okay, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Mm, thank you so much. So now I'm going to share an image with you, and we are going to talk about this image. Give me a minute. And Adriana, can you see the image? Rosalba,
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
can you see the image?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
And Adriana?
Yes, teacher. Lady Joanna.
Joanna. Okay. Joanna,
Yes, teacher.
listen. You are going to start reading part one, Rosalba part two, and Joanna part three. Okay? It's about the IELTS. It's an overview of the three parts of the test. Please start, Joanna.
Okay. Part one, general question from 4 and 5 minutes. Requirement answer up to 4 questions for 3 topics, and try to speak for about 2 and 4 sentences for each question.
Mhm. But remember that in part one, the first thing you should do is an introduction. You have to introduce yourself. And then you are going to answer some general questions. And it takes about 5 minutes. Right? Rosalba. Please
Right.
continue reading part 2.
And I don't see.
You cannot see the image?
No, no, teacher.
Please open it.
Teacher, sorry. And in my Skype, in my chat, Daniel Felipe Hernandez said there is another participant in this encounter, and he said, can you please tell the teacher that in the conversation? I don't know.
What's his name? But he wasn't.
Daniel Felipe Hernandez Garzón.
Maybe Garcon. Maybe he's not. He wasn't added to the group. Okay. Okay. I will see later. I will see later.
Oh,
About Daniel. Joanna, please continue
yes.
reading part 2.
Okay. Okay, teacher. Part 2, long tour, turn 3 and 4 minutes. First, the examiner will hand you a card with a topic on it. Second, you have 1 minute to prepare for the topic. Third, speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Longer answers are needed for higher scores.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to give each one of you one different task card. Okay. In the card, there are some questions. You have to prepare the topic. And after 1 minute, you start speaking about the topic. Okay. First, you prepare the topic, and then you talk about it. Rosalba, what happened in part 3?
In part three, we see have the discussion about the topics, the introducing part two.
It takes about 5 minutes. For about 5 minutes, is a discussion based on part 2. This normally takes the form of the examiner asking a series of questions related to your topic in part 2. Listen, in part 3, you are going to continue talking about the topic you selected or you chose in part 2. But this time you are going to speak more, to bring more details uh, about this topic. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is that there's a relationship between part 2 and part 3. There's a relation. Okay,
Okay,
it's
teacher.
the same topic. Many questions about the same topic, and it takes 5 minutes more or less. Good. So let's gonna practice right now uh, the first part of the IELTS. IELTS. Mm, Joanna,
Yes, teacher.
okay.
Yes, teacher. I'm here.
Joanna, please introduce yourself right now.
Okay, my name is Lady Joanna Buitrago Vera. I am a teacher for kindergarten section at Panamericano School. This is an bilingual institution at Bucaramanga, Santander. I have students from 5 and 6 years old. I live in Bucaramanga too, but I'm from San Andres, Santander. I am a Normalista Superior from San Andres, Santander. I'm 24 years old. Um, I'm responsible. I like the arts. I like to go to do exercise. I like to read. Listen to music in my free time. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Um, Joanna, mm, I just like to ask you some questions about your hometown or city. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
What type of place is it? About the
Um,
city where you live. What type of
my
place is it?
is a is an urban place. It's a town in a city.
Mhm.
Um, its name is Florida Blanca. Belong to Santander. Is near to Bucaramanga. That is a small town, but it has many malls. I live near to three malls, La Florida, Cañaveral, and Caracolí. Um, I live near to my job, the place I'm working.
Mhm.
I live in an apartment um, in a in the five sorry in the fifth floor, and it has many stars to get.
Right, right. Listen, I mean the city, has it changed much since you were a child?
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
Mm, has the city changed much since you were a child?
No, no,
Listen,
teacher.
have you experienced some changes in your city since you were a child? Since you were a little girl?
No, teacher, because I didn't live in here. I
Mhm.
live in San Andres, Santander. It's far away, like than than his.
Joanna, okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much for your participation. So, Rosalba,
Okay, teacher.
please introduce yourself.
Okay, teacher. My name is Rosalba Olla Suarez. I live in Barranca Bermeja. I work in a family institution from 5:30 and, and 2 p.m. And Sundays, Tuesday, I work it all day and
Uh-huh.
Thursday.
One.
I work in the small children, and my students start arrive 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The truth agrees my to work with girls because they are young and very loving. I am working in this school for years, and I feel when I go there by motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
I like to be a teacher and share my knowledge with my students.
Nice
Santa
one,
Teresa,
Rosalba.
okay,
Rosalba, you have been an English teacher for many years. Okay? So, I just like to ask you some questions about your work. Work. Okay? What
okay.
work do you do right now?
I I am teacher. I am teacher and small children
Mm-hmm.
and in
What?
Santa Teresita School.
Very good.
In in
You're an
this
English
school,
teacher. Uh-huh.
yes,
What do you do? What do you
and
enjoy?
other different subjects.
Uh-huh.
No English, no only English.
Not only English, but also
No,
many other subjects.
yes,
Okay, that sounds great. Rosalba, what
yes.
do you enjoy most about your work?
I enjoy play with my children because they are small the the 4, 5, and 6 years. This is my students. Beginners. This is the beginners, and this is comfortable place, and an excellent institution. This has five floors, and because I have a very important that I be with my students, because it's
Okay,
very
Rosalba.
very small.
Nice going. Uh, you love working with children. That's one of your best desires every day. So,
Mhm.
is there any other work you would like to do in the future?
And is
Remember that right now you are an English teacher, okay? So, is there any other work you would like to do in the future?
yes, of
For
course, because
example?
for example, I like work in the secondary, and or
Secondary school.
the school, a primary, and I am teacher only English.
Okay, that's your vision about the future. My congratulations. Okay, Joanna and Rosalba, this is the end of part one. So we are going to go on with part two. So give me 1 minute, please. Okay. Rosalba and
Tell me,
Joanna, can you both watch the image?
no, teacher.
Okay, let me see.
Yes, teacher.
Right. Okay, right now.
No, I don't know.
Rosalba, please try to open it. Open it. Rosalba, what's wrong with you?
No, teacher, I don't see
Okay,
any.
take it
No.
easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Give me a second. Joanna,
Teacher?
you,
Yes, teacher.
you,
Yes.
Joanna, you could see the picture right now,
Yes, teacher.
couldn't you? Okay. Uh, it happens that Joanna, this task card is for you. Uh, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to prepare your topic, you know, and
Yes.
then you are going to explain why it is important to you. Did you get it?
Okay, teacher. This I understand.
This is your card. This is your task card. There are some
Yes.
questions. There's a topic. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to prepare the topic.
Yes.
Then another minute additionally, and you start explaining why it is important to you.
Okay.
So now time is ready. You have 1 minute. Joanna, time is over. Please explain why it is important to you.
Okay, teacher. Um, where I when sorry, where you got it from? Um, San Andres. I was happy because um, this was my my place of I was born, and here I had many experience in and a better in my life. So uh, when I finished my high school, I'm I was sad because I believe you need to get a job and move that here that there, sorry, and then teacher, I don't,
Go on.
um my town is very important for me because um I had a better my friends. They there live my family, my mom and my brother, and that is the most important for me, and that is um that is an special place. I when I have vacation, I go to the to there.
Right, Joanna. Joanna, time has finished. Thank you for your description. Rosalba,
Tell me, teacher.
give me a minute, please.
Teacher, I don't see, and you can tell
Give
me
me a
the
minute.
question.
I will show you the image. Give me a minute, please.
This is the, about my favorite place. Teacher, hello,
Yeah,
teacher. Sorry,
Rosalba.
I
Okay,
don't I
can
doesn't
you see?
complain.
Can you see your card, your task
No,
card?
this is the car is apparatus, and then I don't see the
Now
noise complaint.
it's not completed.
I don't read
Okay.
it.
Wait a second. Mhm. Okay, so now can you watch it?
No, teacher.
Can you read something about the card? What can you see?
No, teacher.
So maybe you have a problem with your computer. Rosalba, please pay attention to me. I'm going
Yes.
to read your card slowly, okay?
Okay.
Because I think you have some problems with with your connection. So the
Mm,
card says, listen, this describe something you do to help others, to help other people. You should say
okay,
first
teacher.
what you do, second, how often you do this, third, who you help. Okay, when you prepare your the topic in 1 minute, you are going to say why you do this. You are going to give reasons, right?
Okay, right. The reasons.
Yeah. First, what you do, how often you do this, who you help. Okay, You have 1 minute to prepare your topic. Start right now, please.
I don't understand, teacher. Sorry.
Rosalba, okay, I'm going to give you another chance, another opportunity. You are going to write a topic according to these 3 questions. Okay, the questions are uh, what you do, how often you do this, who you help. Remember that the topic should be about how you help the other people,
Okay.
helping other people.
Okay.
Uh, you have 1 minute. Please start now.
Okay, teacher.
Please
Um,
copy, or think about your topic. 1 minute.
okay, teacher. Begin. Um, I I help the other people in my house, and I help my sons and my sisters in different activities, the computers and the uh, the tips and and the difficult for they in homeworks and different tasks. I help my students with with mm, that we don't understand, that what they don't understand in different subjects and topics. I help with my mother in the house and the activities in house, the clean house, the and they take care my son, they take care my daughter, my
One.
I help my nephew with he study English in Sena, and the English basic English, so the basic
Rosalba,
English.
Rosalba, time is over. Thank you so much for your
Okay,
appreciation.
okay.
Joanna, are you still there? Joanna,
Yes, teacher. Yes, I'm here.
okay. Joanna and Rosalba, let's continue with part 3. Remember that you have to talk about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Joanna,
Yes, teacher.
this time you are going to describe a museum. A museum. So, the first question is, how often do you visit the museum? How often do you visit the museum?
Okay, teacher. I have time to prepare, or I.
No, no, no. You start talking.
Okay.
We are going to talk each other. My first question is, o sea, the topic is about a museum. You are going to describe a museum. I consider you have been in a museum.
Yes.
And how often do you visit the museum in a year?
Okay, teacher. I don't know museum, but I can imagine. Okay. Um,
Yeah, that's it. That's the idea.
I believe the museum are like a big house and a old house and clean house. Yes, and it has and objects or elements in the last century or belongs to last centuries like bones of the dinosaurs, piece of the soldiers, um, and anything elements that representing the last
Mm,
time or the past. As,
okay. Okay, Joanna, there are many museums in Colombia.
yes.
Which type of museum is the most popular here in our country?
I hear the Parrot Museum is in Bogota, I believe. I don't sure.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Hmm.
Yes or no? I don't know, teacher, but I believe that is the name
But
is
what can you tell me about the museum?
what kind?
Yeah?
Um,
Why is it popular in Colombia?
why? Yes, teacher, because it's the most important in Bogota is in our capital.
Mhm.
And the visitors are going to this place because it's beautiful. It's really important for our culture, and it has many elements like a gold, like a gold. Uh,
Okay, yeah. Mm.
I don't know.
Joanna, uh,
I name.
i- i- if you have the opportunity mm, to visit a museum, why would you do it? Give me one reason. Why would you like to visit a museum?
I would like to go to the some museum um, because I would like to know different cultures throughout these those elements that are here. Yes,
Mm,
and like the gold museums. I believe that I'm imagining that is very wonderful and like I don't remember shiny like and that is a bright elements and we know different topics about the last about past time in
mhm.
in our antepasados yes.
Okay, heritage. Yeah.
Her
Uh, yeah. Joanna, you know so well what history is, and right now we are talking about museums. Do you consider there is a relationship between history and the museums?
yes that is
Mhm.
they are
Please,
very
please,
connected.
please explain me the point.
Yes, teacher. The history and the museums are connected like a bridge because the history is draw or write in the elements or in a papers in a different objects and that the museum has. Yes, and
Mhm.
then when you go to the museum, I don't remember that pronunciation. Um,
Museum.
museum, you can find like a picture or a rock when the last century, like 20th century, yes, and that history is together with the museums
Mhm.
because
Okay.
the museums they are talking about this story and the last story, and they are talking all the time and in our stories for our lives and for our countries.
Joanna, thank you so much for your explanation.
Okay,
You did a great job.
okay, thank you.
Congratulations. Rosalba,
Okay, teacher, tell me.
Rosalba, now you are going to describe, no, we are going to talk about newspaper or magazine.
Okay,
Okay?
teacher. Yes,
Mm.
teacher. And
Which, a question. Sorry, there's a noise. Which newspaper or magazine do you read the most regularly? Rosalba?
okay, teacher. The newspaper is very important for the people, um, for the people uh, um, find different new
Mhm.
about the country, about the city. Mm, this
Rosalba, sorry to interrupt you. Please give me one example of newspaper that you read in Colombia. Give me the name of one newspaper.
the newspaper is the Vanguardia.
Vanguardia. Okay.
Yes,
Great
this is
job.
in Barranca Bermeja. There is the office
Mhm.
about the Vanguardia. This is the newspaper.
Rosalba, the Vanguardia newspaper and all the newspapers in the world are divided into sections, okay? In many
Okay,
parts. Which of those parts would you like to read the most?
the part is the cultural and the sport
Sports?
because sports because I like it and I don't like new terrible because the new the woman or the man dead is terrible. Is I don't like read
Yeah.
it. I like
They describe, maybe you want to say that they describe many violence in Colombia. Yeah, some facts that happen every day. Violence, insecurity, terrorism. That's right?
yes, teacher, yes. This is
Rosalba, another question for you. You like reading newspaper, especially Vanguardia. So, when and where do you like to read it?
I read in my house. I
Mhm.
in my in my work because I teach the in the Spanish subject. This is the plan lecture because with my students and the vanguardia is the the tool but they reading.
Rosalba, I understand that you like reading newspapers, not only in your house, but also in your job. But do you love being honest, do you love reading? And you share
Yes.
reading with your
Oh,
students?
yes, teacher. Yes.
Mm,
I don't all day. No. Or all week. No. I like 2 days. 2 days in the week.
Okay, from time to time. Yeah, that's
Yes.
a good exercise because many people in Colombia hate or don't like to read. So we have to be involved in this ability, in this skill, okay? But because
Yes.
not only listening or speaking, but also reading.
Yes.
Good.
It
Uh,
is it's important because the students don't have this skill.
mhm. Okay. Rosalba, what do you think the important qualities for a news reporter?
Mm,
A news reporter.
the reporters is very important for the people find and and they are in information about the country or the city or different news in different places.
Mhm. Rosalba, there's something like a fight between the internet and the magazine, the newspapers or magazine. Okay, it's like a
Okay.
fight between the internet and the newspaper. Do you consider that one of these days the newspaper will disappear because of the internet? Because many people prefer to read or to be online,
The,
reading, describing pictures, and the newspaper are left on the other side. Do you consider that in the future the newspapers will disappear?
yes, teacher. Yes, it's very important. But
How come? How
but
come?
but in this moment or in town is difficult that the younger and reading a magazine and newspaper because they like the internet, but no, they are they are reading in internet the new
Mm-hmm.
don't don't like.
Rosal, thank you so much for your appreciation. Your time is over. Uh,
Okay.
Joanna, Joanna,
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Joanna, I would like to ask you a question. How do you feel tonight?
Yes, I feel very good, teacher,
Why?
because I can practice my speaking skill with you, and that is most important for me.
Listen, have you talked for about 5 minutes before?
Sorry, teacher.
Have you spoken for 5 or more minutes in English?
No, teacher, that is my first time trying to prove my speaking. Yes, but I
Yeah, okay. You did a great job, Joanna. It doesn't matter the mistakes. You had some mistakes, but there's no problem.
oh,
Okay?
okay.
Rosalba,
Okay, teacher, tell me.
I liked your participation tonight. So, how do you feel right now?
I feel very good because this encounter is very important for me that improve my ability. I I like this learning English very much.
Okay. Um, I would like to tell you something in general. You did, first of all, you did a great job. Your pronunciation was accurate. You have to improve more your fluency in English. Uh, but to achieve this is not in one day. So practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. So what does it mean? It means that you have to maybe to watch to interchange with another person. It doesn't matter if the person is from Colombia or if he is or she is a native from the United States or Canada. So the idea is to practice, to be in touch, to learn from mistakes, to learn from the advice that the other person give you. That's the idea, to improve fluency and speaking at the same time. And the most important thing is comprehension. If there's no comprehension, your work is sent away. Okay?
Thank
So
you, teacher.
tonight you
Okay.
did a great job, but you have to improve many things,
Yes.
especially
Yes,
fluency in English. Okay?
yes, teacher.
Uh,
Okay.
so don't forget to listen, to watch the video and to answer the quiz. It is in the Ed model. You have to do it. It is mandatory. It is compulsory because you can improve your score in English.
Yes,
So
teacher.
thank you so much. I learned from you a lot too. Mm, there's nothing else to tell you. Just to have a good night. I like this encounter. So I hope to see you next Tuesday at 8:30.
Yes,
Okay?
teacher. Okay.
Okay. Have a good night. It was
Good night.
another experience in our lives. So, good night.
Good night, teacher.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Joanna.
Okay. Thank you. You.